Coming right up, the Rockets taking on the Lakers. For the Houston Rockets, they want to start this season with a bang on their home floor, showing the home fans what to expect this year. Lakers, Rockets, tip-off in just a moment. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, it's Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce will be bringing us updates from the sidelines. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
And now the Lakers starting group. The post pair form will be Vanderbilt and Ayton. Luka Doncic out there with Marcus Smart. And it's James in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, you'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Tari Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the center filling out the middle. So the Lakers win the tip. All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
Smart misses. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. Durant in the corner. Shoots over James and misses it off the right side of the rim. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Over in the corner, Doncic. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. The 3. Los Angeles with another miss. On offense, here are the Rockets. Smith with a screen on Doncic. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Here's Ayton. James finds Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. And the Lakers with another miss.
An 0 for 4 start. Somebody forgot to take this team out of the cooler.
Pass to Eason. Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Eason against James. Here's Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Durant. James wide open, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. We talked about the always daunting prospect of slowing down LeBron James. He told me, quote, as dangerous a scorer as LeBron is, we can't devote too much attention to him because he knows how to use his teammates. If we overplay him, he'll pick us apart with his passing. Kevin, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And the Lakers with possession here. The Rockets making the shot.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious, and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Doncic against Thompson. At the elbow, it's James. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
You really don't want to allow him to get too comfortable, but even with stifling defense, he's going to still find a way to get it in the basket.
Now here is Smith. A three-pointer, no good.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Eason against Smart. To the inside, James. And James throws it down hard.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Here's Eason. After the basket by Los Angeles. Thompson against Doncic. Back to Eason. Houston moving the ball around. Houston needs to get a shot. Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
And so it's Houston with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Thompson sets the pick for Durant. Back to Thompson. And the rejection by Ayton.
Lockdown rim protection from Ayton, rising at the exact right moment to deny that basket.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Down low. Here's James. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Smith against Vanderbilt. Smith the pass to Eason. Back to Smith. To end the cold streak, Vanderbilt with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm. Certainly wasn't an ideal start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. The Rockets, number 1.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Eason with it. Last game we saw him score 13. Thompson surveying the floor. Smith with a screen on Doncic. It's Thompson off the drive. 4 on the clock. Shot to stop the run. Shot by Eason. No good. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, we saw a transformation with Luka over the summer as he committed himself to getting in the best shape of his life. And a much leaner Luka started showing up in late July, shortly after he recruited Marcus Smart to the Lakers. No doubt about it, guys. Luka has something to prove this season in a big way.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Lakers.
James sets the screen for Doncic. James in the high post. And James throws it down.
Another great pass from Doncic. You pretty much expect him to tally double-digit assists every game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith right side. Adams with the screen on James. To the middle. And Adams with the slam.
No, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Outside, Smart. Back to Doncic. From deep, James. It's rebounded by Houston. Now Eason. Here's the teardrop. And he gets it to go. Eason's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
That's how they use a size mismatch in tight. Take it to the rack.
Doncic against Thompson. Now here's Doncic. Guarded close. And it's in there. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Thompson outside. Pass to Eason. Durant feeling it out a bit. Over James. No good from Durant.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Doncic passes to Ayton. It's taken away by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Doncic against Thompson. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. To the paint, knocked loose. And before last season, Ime Udoka turned heads when he said the Rockets, Clark, had playoff aspirations.
Well, kudos to Ime Udoka. I mean, very few people believe they would make the playoffs in the stacked Western Conference, and no one saw them finishing as a 2 seed. They didn't
Take a break.
meet
Take a break.
expectations. They exceeded them.
No good on the free throw. Greg, last season, the Lakers exceeded expectations by winning 50 games and finishing 3rd in the West.
They went on quite a run after acquiring Luka Doncic, but they were eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. And as we know, this is an organization judged on championship success.
That one misses. And, Greg, these poised veterans really seem to have triggered a shift for the Rockets.
At the same time, it's going to be Houston's young talent that determines their future, and they've already shown they can make a major impact.
Now, here's Kleba. Pass to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Adams.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Kennard. Now here is Smith. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. Kennard covering. Shepard the pass to Capella.
By Capella right there.
Now here's James. 11 points in the game. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
1:22 left in the first quarter. And here is Tate. Pass to Shepard. Here's Tate. Shot clock at 6. In the corner, Finney-Smith with it. Okogie for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Outside, James. High post try. Smith, no good.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
Here's Shepard. Hits the jump hook. Shepard's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Showing how tough he is. Shepard doesn't get rattled by the physicality.
Smith feeling it out a bit. James, the pass to Hayes. Shoots over Capella. From down in the low post, it goes. Hayes has got his second bucket of the night.
And that's an owner's manual possession to get them a good look there.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Okogie. Here's Shepard. And the basket by Okogie.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game so he makes his presence felt inside.
James outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Hayes, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. A shot by Tate with no one around, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Pass to James. Now Kennard. Smith for 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
To the inside, and the dunk by Capella.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Outside, James. And a missed layup. And for Houston, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Okogie. Finney-Smith passes to Shepard. Houston moving it around. Here's Capella, and it's Houston with another.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now here's James. This game he had 28 points. Pass to Hayes. Smith outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Over in the corner, Shepard. Here's Finney-Smith. Tate with the ball. Scoreless thus far. And the basket by Okogie.
Boy, because of his athleticism, when Josh Okogie is knocking down the three-point shot, he is really uber dangerous.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, LeBron is keeping it going. He said, I appreciate these young guys coming up in the ranks and doing great things. I hope to have inspired them to carry it on when I decide that I'm done and keep this beautiful game going. Not just the league, but the purity of the game. That is what's most important. Back to you guys.
He's left an imprint, no doubt. Thanks a lot, Allie. Now, here's Tate. Pass to Okogie. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 5. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be. What will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. The Rockets, number 1.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
And here are the Rockets now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Durant. Smith outside. Now Shepard. 17 points in his last outing. 5 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shepard's got his second bucket of the game to go.
From what I've seen, Shepard would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
Pass to James. And they double up James. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's Houston on the break. Now here is Smith. And here is Capella. Now Shepard. Eason gets a wide open look. Drops in the tray. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Rockets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Here's Eason. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Here's Shepard. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
One thing Shepard brings is efficiency. As a jump shooter, pretty rare for someone his age.
Now here's Hayes. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does. He lobs it up. The shot's good from Hayes. Hayes has got 6 points.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pass to Eason. Now Shepard. Six to shoot. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Houston making a switch. Adams checked in. Lakers trail by 8. And here is James. 13 points in the game. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
He's letting it fly, but the results just have not been there.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic, and that one is good. Adams has got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
James misses.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Rockets have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles.
One shot.
Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's Shepard following the bucket by the Lakers. Back to Eason. Here's Durant. A rebound by the Lakers. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Durant with it. He's picked up by James. Durant, no good.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Here's Shepard, guarded by Doncic. Shepard, the pass to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's James. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Eason. Back to Durant. And he makes that one. Durant's got 7.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Now, here's Doncic. And the dunk by James.
Love the aggressive attitude. I mean, no invitation needed for him to take it strong to the basket.
Clark, perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Thompson, he's checked in for Shepard. The Lakers also with a sub. LaRavia's checked in. Lakers trail by 11. On the wing, Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Durant for three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 12.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Here's Vanderbilt after the Rockets pick up 3. Pass to Ayton. Clock at 4. Adams, some nice D. Houston leading by 12. Smith, the pass to Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
That free throw good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 6.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Smith kicks to Durant. From the line, that's good on the jump shot. Durant's got 16 points.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that can be a mistake. But they weren't shooting it especially well early on, so I think it makes sense to shy away from the triple.
Houston moving it around. Smith outside. Adams against Doncic. Durant with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Durant's got 19 points.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Chance to check out the numbers for Luka Doncic. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, put up about 28 points per, 7 assists and 8 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
The Lakers with the ball, trailing by 19. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Here's Smith. Vanderbilt with the block. Doncic feeling it out. Vanderbilt a screen on Easton. To the middle, they could use a bucket, and the dunk by Vanderbilt.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Durant. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 5 rebounds tonight. Launches from deep. And no good on the last second attempt this time. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Rockets on top, up 19. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you. And, folks, we'll be back with you right after this halftime break.
All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the fans have been posting. And Hooper No Bloopers wants to know, it seems like you guys have a blast working together. How much do you love your jobs?
Best job in the world, getting paid to come in and roast Kenny on a daily basis. What's not to love? But don't you try and do it on social media. I have his back.
Well, you know what? I'll dish it right back at you, Shaq. But I agree, this job is the best, seriously. I mean, how often and how easy and how lucky we are to get to be here and do what we do, Ernie.
Well said, guys. That was right from the heart, I could tell. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. We'll see Durant and Smith playing up at forward. Torrey Easton is out there with Thompson. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
In the corner, it's James. This one for 3. They get the rebound. Here's Doncic. Here's Vanderbilt. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Vanderbilt's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Los Angeles. Smith outside. Outside Durant. Inside. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, James. He's covered by Thompson. Durant against Doncic. 5 to shoot. Over Durant. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 points.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Thompson passes to Adams. Back to Thompson. Shoots over Doncic. Thompson misses.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Smart misses.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Lakers coach J.J. Redick has brought an attention to detail to this team. Austin Reeves said, said, quote, set that foundation of doing stuff the right way, and if we do that, we can be a really good team. Redick said it's important to always emphasize the things that you want. That hopefully becomes part of your identity. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Durant against James. Smith kicks to Durant. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
When he's dropping dimes, an opponent gets very nervous dealing with Jabari Smith.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Smart. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Rockets leading by 19 points. Thompson dishes to Smith. Adams, the pass to Durant. Great D that time from James. Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. It's stolen by Smith. In the corner, it's Eason. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Eason's got 11.
Oh, how about the vision from Smith? You have to know not just where, but when to deliver the ball.
Thompson against Doncic. They need this. And it's good on the layup. He's got 10.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Durant kicks to Adams. Smith on the wing. And some nice passing there by Houston. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Smith already understands that you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
Pass to Ayton. Now Doncic. He's covered by Thompson. Doncic dishes to James. Back to Doncic. For the three. James, no good. And it's Houston's ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Smith, no good.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Trains the three-pointer. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
He can be dangerous from outside. Sure, he didn't get one to go in the first, but we know he can get on the roll and knock him down.
And they pick up 2.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They host the Clippers after this game, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
And that's just really good situational awareness from Smart, realizing someone was open on that possession.
Well, Clark, for a while, people kept asking, how long will LeBron play? It's almost like they've given up on that question now. He's played for so long and so well.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable in his longevity and excellence, but eventually Father Time wins out. He's a superhero right now, and I think always will be. I can't imagine that he'll overstay his ability to play at a high level. So we'll see what that brings.
It's taken away by Smith. Down low. Eason's shot is good. Eason's got 13. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Rockets leading by 21. Back to Durant. That one falls. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to James. It's not going to go for him. Durant with some nice deep. Houston's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Thompson passes to Durant. Adams sets the pick for Durant. Shoots from the elbow. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Doncic passes to Ayton. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Shepard's checked in for Houston. And then for Los Angeles, Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Kennard in for Smart. Los Angeles on D. Pass to Shepard. Thompson sets the pick for Shepard. Here's Thompson. Kennard covering. Shepard the pass to Adams. Pocket 2. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Lakers trail by 21. To the middle. Here's Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Can't let Doncic get the positioning he seeks, or he'll dunk all over you.
Thompson outside. Pass to Shepard. Out to Smith. Now Easton. Here's Adams. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Lakers. James outside. Pulls up on the wing. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Kennard against Thompson. Pass to Smith. Houston moving the ball around. Adams. Good. Adams has got 8.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Doncic outside. Now here's Kennard. Back to Doncic. James outside. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Amen Thompson. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Houston. And stolen by James. In the corner, Kennard with it. Pass to James. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Adams. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie subbed in for Tari Eason. Here's Finney-Smith. Still scoreless. Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Finney-Smith. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Now here's James. 25 points in the game. To the paint. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Rockets leading by 16. Pass to Shepard. Back to Thompson. Capella sets a screen for Thompson. Lob pass to Capella. Taken away by Hayes. Smith outside. 1:16 left in the third. Hayes with the screen for Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Pass to Capella. To the inside. Here's Okogie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Finney-Smith. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. LaRavia with it. Nothing on the board. Kennard, the pass to Hayes. To the middle. Pass to Kennard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face. Thompson
against Kennard. Thompson outside. Over Kennard. And that time, also a missed shot. And so it's Houston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Lakers trail by 10, taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Smith. James is out there with Jake LaRavia. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Hayes in at the center. Now here's James. And he trims the lead to single digits. James has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Los Angeles. Here's Capella.
Oh, my goodness. Come on now. And, you know, Capella is so strong that you really got to wrap him up if you're going to commit the foul on him.
Free throw no good for Capella.
Clint Capella is a guy who's a defensive anchor and takes quality shots, and because of that, he plays his role to perfection.
LaRavia with it. Capella's there. Hayes with the screen for Smith. Inside. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Hayes.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Here's Shepard, covered by Smith. And finished off by Shepard.
He is a really good athlete. Give Shepard a launching pad, and he will not turn it down.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Finney-Smith. Houston moving it around. Durant, the pass to Capella. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Houston. On Thursday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks.
And looking at the Utah matchup, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
He misses the free throw.
We got this.
And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 11. LaRavia passes to James. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Smith missing.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Durant. A special move before the shot. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Pass to James. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Here's Okogie. Kennard covering. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the paint, here's James, and the dunk by James.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
Now here's Durant. Puts it up from 12. And it's LaRavia with the rebound. Lakers trail by 11. Pass to Smith. Outside, James. Now Kennard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Kennard's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Lakers. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Aaron Holiday comes in for Josh Okogie. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Thank you once again, Allie. Shepard with the ball. Guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Holiday. Picked by Finney-Smith. Floats one up. Shepard. The Rockets again can't hit. Lakers trail by 8. Now LaRavia. Pass to Hayes. Lakers working the ball around now. Down low. Doncic finds Hayes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
I'll tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Here's LaRavia. Back to Doncic. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Houston leading by 5. Now here's Durant. Pass to Shepard. That's short off the rim. And here's Los Angeles. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Offensive rebound. Rockets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. And now James pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Over Finney-Smith. It's rebounded by Houston. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Bounce pass from Durant. Here's Shepard. Those three-pointers off the mark. Lakers trail by 5. Doncic left side. Arabia passes to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Back to Doncic. Latrey. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Adams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And James pulls it down. James has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they double up James. Pass to Laravia. No good from outside. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Houston. Leading by 5. And finished off by Shepard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Houston making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's jacked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Aaron Holiday. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Shepard. And then for the Lakers, Andre Ayton's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Doncic finds Vanderbilt. On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. Smart misses. Rockets leading by 7. Smith outside. Durant against James. And the first one drops. Good on both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Ayton. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Smart passes to James. Just 5 on the clock. Over Eason. James, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's James. Jacks up a 3 by Steven Adams. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Vanderbilt against Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Off target from outside. Lakers trail by 11. Outside, Smart. On the wing, James. Defended by Durant. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets on defense. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Pass to Vanderbilt. 4 on the shot clock. Los Angeles with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For 3, Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
Now, Vanderbilt. It's stolen by Smith. And here's Thompson. And he banks the layup in.
Nice job there by Thompson. He's got the length and lift off the floor to do it just like that.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Let's now take our opportunity to check out our player of the game.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. It's a 16-point game. It's James. Outside Vanderbilt. Shot clock at 5. Doncic fires. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Thompson right side. Adams taking his time here. Here's Durant. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Lakers trail by 16. Doncic outside. Now Smart. Outside, James. Here's Doncic from outside. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3-ball.
And with that three-pointer, how about ending that 11-0 run by the Rockets?
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Durant inside. Working on James, and it's off. Now Ayton. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Thompson, a screen on Smart. Here's Thompson. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Lakers trail by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Houston.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition. And when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And he'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against the conference opponent who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, A 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
Here is Durant. Steven Adams making his last shot. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 6. Cleared away by Ayton. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Kevin, this was a huge statement win for this team. How satisfying is it for you?
It was fun. It was fun. We came out and played hard. Guys played together, and this was all that I expected, man. I'm glad that, we was able to get the win tonight. We're looking forward to the next game.
Thanks so much, Kevin. Guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game.